up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have flown, but my heart feels young. This fire inside me, it's just begun.
Every step forward I can feel the beat, whispers of hope in the rhythm of the street. Life's too precious, don't let it slip away. You've got a story, let it light the way. Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Every scar tells a story, every tear a song. Through the highs and lows, we all belong. With every heartbeat, find your way to go. Dance with the dreams that you long to show. Every age has magic, every heart can soar. Don't close the door, there's always more. Trust in the journey, let your spirit lead. You've got the power, you just gotta believe. Live your dreams, so don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Oh, the world can be heavy, it can weigh you down. But lift your head up, wear your crown. You're stronger than you know, you've got a light. Illuminate the dark, turn wrong into right. Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. So take a deep breath, let it all unfold. Your dreams are waiting, be brave, be bold. Life's an adventure, so dance through the fight. You're never too young, you're never too bright. Just live your dreams, let your heart ignite. The world is yours, let it shine tonight.
Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have
Welcome, Dan, and welcome to my channel. Welcome, and where we connect through poetry and music. And we have already have comments. I had 2 comments before I had a chance to click on that where it says show comments on stage. So the first one is, okay, thank you for the follow, Reverend Nias. Thank you. Okay. And the next one is, Reverend said, I got something to show you. Add me on Discord. Emma Killa. Okay. thank you, Reverenius. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. And welcome. How's everyone today? I hope you all had a good day. Okay. Okay. Before I start. Okay, before we go ahead and do it, I'm gonna play another song. Okay. One that you all haven't heard yet. Okay. And this one is called Unstoppable Love.
Oh, for the ones who feel that spark, keep on loving, lighting up the dark. In a world that tries to break us down, we found a love that's strong, we wear it proud. Every glance ignites a fire that won't fade. Together we rise in light or shade. When voices shout and doubts come around, we hold our ground. Love's the only sound. With hands entwined, hearts leading the way, we're bound forever, come what may. So here's to the lovers, the dreamers, the bold, chasing down a story that's yet to be told. With every heartbeat we fight for our right to keep on loving, shining through the night. Keep on loving each other, don't let it sway. Together we'll face whatever they say. Through the storms and the struggles, we'll stand tall. With you by my side, I can conquer it all. When shadows loom and the future's uncertain, we tear down the walls and lift up the curtain. Every tear we've shed, every laugh that we share, builds us a fortress of love that we bear. With passion like fire, we dance in the rain. Our hearts are the rhythm that drives out the pain. So here's to the lovers, the dreamers, the bold, chasing down a story that's yet to be told. With every heartbeat we fight for our right to keep on loving, shining through the night. Keep on loving each other, don't let it sway. Together we'll face whatever they say. Let them talk, let them stare. Our love's an anthem, vibrant and rare. In every whisper and every kiss, we forge our path in this world of bliss. Don't let the noise drown out our song. With you by my side, I know we belong. Every single moment I breathe you in. With every heartbeat our story begins. So here's to the lovers who dare to be true in a world of chaos. We'll break on through the highs and the lows. We'll always find bliss in our wildest dreams. There's nothing amiss. With you I am home. My heart's only place, a beautiful journey that time can't erase. For the ones who are in love and fearless to show, keep on loving each other. Let that passion glow. We're unstoppable, unbreakable. Keep holding tight in the arms of love. Everything feels right. Keep on loving each other every single day. With a heart full of dreams, we'll find our way.
And that was a song I created on songer.co called Unstoppable Love. That was for all the ones who are in love. Okay. Today I read other people's poetry, and I also will read my poetry today too. And welcome to my channel. Okay. It is an honor to have each one of you all here, and I hope you all had a good day today. Okay. I'm going to read from Good Poems. Selected, introduced by Garrison Kyler, as heard on the Writer's Almanac. Okay. Okay. And this poem is called, okay, the first one I'll read is called Prayer for a Marriage by Steve Scafidi for Kathleen. Okay. When we are old one night and the moon arcs over the house like an antique china saucer in the teacup sun, follow somewhere far behind. I hope the stars deepen to a shine so bright you could read by it. If you liked, and the sadnesses we will have known go away for a while in this hour or two before sleep, and that we kiss standing in the kitchen, not fighting gravity so much as embodying its sweet force. And I hope we kiss like we do today, knowing so much good is said in this primitive tongue, from the wild first surprising ones to the lower dizzy 10,000 infinitely slower ones. And I hope while we stand there in the kitchen, making tea and kissing, the whistle of the teapot wakes the neighbors. The end. And that poem was Prayers for a Marriage by Steve Scafidi. Okay, and this poem here is called What I Learned from My Mother by Julia Castor. Okay, I learned from my mother how to love the living, to have plenty of bases on hand in case you have to rush to the hospital with peonies cut from the lawn, black ants still stuck to the buds. I learned to save jars large enough to hold fruit salad for a whole grieving household, to tube home canned pears and peaches, to slice through maroon grape skins and pluck out the sexual seed with a knife point. I learned to attend viewings, even if I didn't know the deceased, to press the moist hands of the living, to look in their eyes and offer sympathy, as though I understood, lost even then. I learned that when whatever we say means nothing, what anyone will remember is that we came. I learned to believe I had the power to ease awful pains materially like an angel, like a doctor. I learned to create from another's suffering my own self or my own usefulness. And once you know how to do this, you can never refuse. To every house you enter, you must offer healing, a chocolate cake you baked yourself, the blessing of your voice, your chaste touch. The end. And that poem was What I Learned from My Mother by Julia Castor. Okay. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing their names right. If I'm not, I apologize. Okay. Um, and this one is To Be of Use by Marge Piercy. The people I love the best jump into work head first, without dallying in the shallows, and swim off with some strokes almost out of sight. They seem to become natives of that element, the black, sleek heads of seals, bouncing like half-submerged balls. I love people who harness themselves, an ox to a heavy cart, who pull like water buffalo, with massive patience, who strain in the mud and the muck to move things forward, who do what has to be done again and again. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row and pass the bags along, who are not parlor generals and field deserters, but move in a common rhythm when the food must come in or the fire be put out. The work of the world is common as mud. Botched, it means it smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the thing worth doing, well done, has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek aphoras for wine or oil. Hoby vases that held corn are put in museums, but you know they were made to be used. The picture cries for water to carry and a person for work that is real. The end. And that poem was um To Be of Use by Marge Piercy. Mhm. And this poem is called May West by Edward Field. She comes on drenched in a perfume called self-satisfaction, from feather boa to silver pumps. She does not need to be loved by you, though she'll give you credit for good taste. Just because you say you love her, she's not throwing herself at your feet in gratitude. Every other star reveals how worthless she feels by crying when the hero says he loves her, or how unhoped for approval is when the audience applauds her big number. But, but Mae West takes it as her due. She knows she's good. She expects the best for herself and knows she's worth what she costs, and she costs plenty. She's not going anything away. But she's not giving anything away. She enjoys her Myers, Fat Daddy or Muscle Man, and doesn't confuse vanity and sex, though she never turns down pleasure, lapping it up. Above all, she enjoys herself, swinging her body that says, me, 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 me. Why not have a good time? As long as you amuse me, go on. I like your slobbering over my hand, big boy. I have a right to. Most convincingly know all this, not by her preaching, but by her presence. With no act, every word and look and movement spells independence. She likes being herself, and we who don't can only look on, astonished. The end. And that was a poem called Mae West by Edward Field. And this one's called Hay for the Horses, and by Gary Snyder, not my Gary, but the other Gary. There's two Gary Snyders. My Gary, and there's another Gary. He only had one R in his name. Okay. Hay for the Horses by Gary Snyder. He had driven half the night from far down San Joaquin through Mariposa up the dangerous mountain roads and pulled in at 8 a.m. with his big truckload of hay behind the barn, with winch and ropes and hooks. We stacked the bales up clean to splintery redwood rafters, high in the dark flecks of alfalfa, whirling through shingle cracks of light, itch of hay dust in the sweaty shirt and shoes. At lunchtime, under black oak, out in the hot corral, the old mare nosing lunch pails, grasshoppers crackling in the weeds. I'm 68, he said. I first bucked hay when I was 17. I thought that day I started, I sure would have to do this all my life. And that's what I'd gone and done. The end. And that poem was called Hay for the Horses by Gary Snyder. Okay. Okay, and this is sonnet 37 by William Shakespeare. As a discredited father takes delight to see his active child do deeds of youth, so I, made lame by fortune's dearest spite, take all my comfort of thy worth and truth. For whether beauty, birth, or wealth, or wit, or any of these all or more, entitled in thy parts, do crown sit. I make my love engrafted to the store, so then I am not lame, poor, nor despised. Whilst that this shadow doth such substance give that I in thy abundance am sufficed, and by a part of all thy glory live. Look what is best, that best I wish in thee. This wish I have, then 10 times happy me. The end. And that was sonnet 37 by William Shakespeare. And this one's called Egg by C.G. Hanslisick. I'm scrambling an egg for my daughter. Why are you always whistling? She asked. Because I'm happy, and it's true, though it stuns me to say it out loud. There was a time when I wouldn't have seen it as my future. It's partly a master of who is there to eat the egg, the self fallen out of love with itself through the tedium of familiarity, or this little self, so curious, so hungry, who emerged from the woman I love, a woman who loves me in a way I've come to think I deserve. Now that it rises from outside me, everything changes, we're told, and now the changes are everywhere. The house with its morning light that fills me like a revelation, the yard with its trees that cast a bit more shade each summer, the love of a woman that both is and isn't confounding, and the love of this clamor of questions at my waist, clamor of questions, you clamor of answers. Here's your eggs. The end. That was called Egg by C.G. Hanslisick. Okay. Um, okay. And this poem is called Rose Royce Dreams by Ginger Andrews. Using salad leaves for money. My younger sister and I paid an older sister to taxi an abandoned car in our backyard. Our sister knew how to shift gears, turn smoothly with a hand signal, and make perfect screeching stop sounds. We drove to the beach, to the market, to Sunday school, past our would-be boyfriends' houses, to any town, anywhere. We shopped for expensive clothes everywhere. Our sister would open our doors and say, meters running, ladies, but take your time. We rode all over in that ugly green Hudson with his broken front windshield, springs poking through his back seat, blackberry vines growing through rusted floorboards, with no wheels, no tires, tail lights busted, headlights missing, and gas gauge on empty. The end. That was called Rose Royce Dreams by Ginger Andrews. Okay. And this one is called My Life Before I Knew It by Lawrence Rabb. I liked rainy days when you didn't have to go outside and play. At night, I tell my sister there were snakes under her bed. When I mowed the lawn, I imagined being famous, cautious and stubborn, unwilling to fail. I knew for certain what I didn't want to know. I hated to dance. I hated baseball and collected airplane cards instead. I learned to laugh at jokes I didn't get. The death of Christ moved me, but only at the end of Ben-Hur. I thought Henry Mancini was a great composer. My secret desire was to own a collie who would walk with me in the woods when the leaves were falling, and I was thinking about writing the stories that would make me famous. Sullen, overweight, melancholy. Writers didn't have to be good at sports. They stayed inside for long periods of time. They often wore glasses. The strangers were moved by what they accomplished and write them letters. One day, one of those strangers would introduce herself to me, and then the life I'd never been able to foresee would begin, and everything before I became myself would appear necessary to the rest of the story. The end. And that was My Life Before I Knew It by Lawrence Rabb. Okay, and this one's called I Stopped Writing a Poem by Tess Gallagher. To fold the clothes, no matter who lives or who dies. I'm still a woman. I'll always have plenty to do. I bring the arms of his shirt together. Nothing can stop our tenderness. I'll get back to the poem. I'll get back to being a woman. But for now, there's a shirt, a giant shirt in my hands, and somewhere a small girl standing next to her mother, watching to see how it's done. The end. And that was I Stopped Writing a Poem by Tess Gallagher. Okay. In this poem called Manners for a Child of 1918 by Elizabeth Bishop. My grandfather said to me as we sat on the wagon seat, "Be sure to remember to always speak to everyone you meet." We met a stranger on foot. Excuse me, y'all. We met a stranger on foot. My grandfather's whip tapped his hat. "Good day, sir, good day, a fine day." And I said it and bowed where I sat. Then we overtook a boy we knew with his big pet crow on his shoulder. "Always offer everyone a ride. Don't forget that when you get older." My grandfather said, so Willie climbed out with us, but the crow gave a caw and flew off. I was worried. How would he know where to go? But he flew a little way at a time, from fence post to fence post ahead. And when Willie whistled, he answered, "A fine bird," my grandfather said. "And he's well brought up. See, he answers nicely when he's spoken to. Man or beast, that's good manners. Be sure that you both always do." When the automobiles went by, the dust hid the people's faces, but we shouted, good day, fine day," at the top of our voices. When we came to Hustler Hill, he said that the mare was tired, so we all got down and walked, as our good manners required. The end. And that was Manners for a Child of 1918 by Elizabeth Bishop. Okay. Okay, this is be a good poem to read. September, because it's almost September now. September, the first day of school by Howard Nemerov. 1. My child and I hold hands on the way to school, and when I leave him at the first grade door, he cries a little, but is brave. He does. Let go. My selfish tears remind me how I cried before that door a while life ago. I may have had a hard time letting go. Each fall, the children must endure together what every child also endures alone. Learning the alphabet, the integers, 3 dozen bits and pieces of a stuff so arbitrary, so peremptory, that world's invisible and visible. Bow down before it as in Joseph's dream. The sheaves bow down, and then the stars bow down. Before the dreaming of a little boy, that dream got him such hatred of his brothers as cost the greater part of life to mend. And yet, great kindness came of it in the end. 2. A school is where they grind the grain of thought. A school is two. A school is where they grind the grain of thought and grind the children who must mind the thought. It may be those 2 grindings are but one, as from the alphabet comes Shakespeare's plays, as from the integers comes Euler's law, as from the whole inseparably the lives. Excuse me, y'all. The shrunken lives that have not been set free by law or by poetic fantasy, but may they be. My child has disappeared behind the schoolroom door. And should I live to see his coming forth, a life away, I know my hope, but do not know its form, nor hope to know it. May the fathers he finds among his teachers have a care of him, more than his father could. How that will look, I do not know. I do not need to know. Even our tears belong to Ritual, but may great kindness come of it in the end. The end. And that poem was September, the First Day of School by Howard Nemerov. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. And here's another poem of Howard Nemerov's called A Primer of the Daily Round. A peels an apple. A peels an apple while B kneels to God. C telephones to D, who has a hand on E's knee. F coughs. G turns up the sod for H's grave. I do not understand, but J is bringing one day one clay pigeon down, while K brings down a knifestick on L's head. And M takes mustard. N drives into town. O goes to bed with P, and Q drops dead. R lies to S, but happens to be heard by T, who tells U not to fire B for having to give W the word that X is now deceiving Y with Z, who happened to now to remember A peeling an apple somewhere far away. The end. And that was called A Primer of the Daily Round by Howard Nemerov. Okay. Now I'm going to play another song. Okay. Some that you haven't heard yet. And this one's called Don't Give Up. This is for the ones who are down and out. And this is for you. Don't give up.
Hey, listen up. There's a story to tell about the voices lost in the shadows of hell, where hope fades away in the night, and dreams hang like stars so out of sight. In the alleyways where silence screams, people wander through the remnants of dreams. Empty stomachs echo, hearts wear thin, searching for solace, yet it feels like a sin. Cold pavement pillows, the stars are their roof, This battleground's ours. In the depths of despair, we'll reach for the stars. Every meal we share, every bed we provide, we'll craft a new story with love as our guide. With warmth in our hearts and fire in our hands, let's build up the bridges. Together we'll stand. Tomorrow's a promise. Don't shy away. Embrace what is coming. Seize the new day. Your worth isn't measured by place or by pride. In the arms of this world, you can safely confide. For every lost soul finding their way, remember that we care. Come what may, we'll lift you high. Through the storm we'll wade. Awaken the courage. Don't be afraid. Hold on, dear friend. Let the dawn break anew. In the heart of this struggle, we stand with you. Our love knows no bounds. It's robust and it's true. A tapestry woven in kindness we grew. So take this moment, let it resonate deep. You matter, you're valued, your dreams we will keep. Don't give up, stand tall, with the world by your side. Together we'll soar, let hope be your guide.
And that song was Don't Give Up. And I created that one for the down and out, the homeless ones. Please don't give up. Okay. Okay. And yeah, I want to talk to you all about something that's been bothering me. You know, you hear every now and then about somebody tried suicide, and suicide is not the answer, you all. And it's not the answer. And no matter how bad it is, remember, if you can't talk to somebody, and you'll feel better if you should talk to somebody, whether it's me or your friend or your family, or even call out to God. You can always call out to God, and God always hears you. And we all have to. We have to be there for each other. And there's so many people out there are down and out, and this world is getting worse. So let's all help each other in this world. And you never know what the other person is going through. And if you're out there, I don't know who this is for, but if you're out there and you really, please don't try it, because how do you know what is going to happen to you in the future? And I know what you're going through, because I've been down that myself. Thought my word. I started doing it at 16. Thought my life was over. I thought I didn't want to live anymore. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't succeeded. I'm glad I'm still here, because I would never met Gary, and and God gave me to Gary. I got to be with Gary for the last few years before he passed away, and I'm so glad I was with him in his final years of his life, and he was the best thing that ever happened to me. So yes, life can get better. You should gotta believe, and and you gotta if you don't like yourself, well, I'll tell you what. I was told by one of my teachers who always spends time with me that name 10 things. Name 10 things and write it down. What you like about yourself, no matter what. And this helped me out a lot because this teacher always helping me, with stuff like that. And that's all every day to think of 10 things. And look in the mirror too. And, look at yourself in the mirror and, and say you like yourself. Do that every day. And, and please don't, I don't know who that was for, but I had to say it. Oh, if I can save a life, it's well worth it to me. Okay. And oh wow, it looked like my screen has started looking better because it was blurry like. I had a hard time with my screen. So I apologize for that. It's been like that for a while. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna get back to reading poetry. I hope that helps you, someone out there. Okay. Now I'm gonna read a poem called Sweater Weather, a Love Song to Language by Sharon Bryan. Never better, mad as a hatter, right as rain, my to name. Hanky panky, hot toddy, hotty toddy, hoity toity, cold shoulder, bowled over, rolling in clover, low blow, no soap, hope, against hope, paid the piper, liar, liar, pants on fire, high and dry, shoe fly pie, fiddle faddle, fit as a fiddle, sultan of Swat, muskrat ramble, fat and sassy, flim flam, happy as a clam, cast pajamas, bee's knees, peas in a pod, pleased as punch, pretty as a picture, nothing much, left at last, double Dutch, helter skelter, hurdy gurdy. Early bird, feathered friend, dumb cluck, buck up, chilly shally, willy nilly, roly poly, holy moly, loose lip sink ships, spitting image, nip in the air, hell and hearty, part and parcel, upsy daisy, lazy days, maybe baby up to snuff, liber, blibber tig, blibber, blibber gibbet, honky tonk, spick and span, handy man, cool as a cucumber, blue moon, high as a kite, night and noon, love me or leave me, seventh heaven, up and about, over and out. The end. And that poem was called Sweater Weather, a Love Song to Language by Sharon Bryan. Okay. And this poem is by Emily Dickinson. Okay. We grow accustomed to the dark when light is put away, as when the neighbor holds a lamp to witness her goodbye. A moment, we uncertain step for newness of the night, then fit our vision to the dark and meet the road at erect, and so of larger darknesses, those evenings of the brain, when not a moon disclose a sign, or star come out within. The bravest grope a little, and sometimes hit a tree, directly in the forehead, but as they learn to see, either the darkness alters, or something in the sight adjusts itself to midnight, and life steps almost straight. That the end. And that was Emily Dickinson. And this one is called A Ritual to Read to Each Other by William Stafford. If you don't know the kind of person I am, and I don't know the kind of person you are, a pattern that others made may prevail in the world, and following the wrong God home, we may miss our star. For there is many a small betrayal in the mind, a shrug that lets a fragile sequence break, sending with shouts the horrible airs of childhood, storming out to play through the broken dike. And as elephants parade, holding each elephant's tail, but if one wanders, the circus won't find the park. I call it cruel, and maybe the rest root of all cruelty, to know what occurs, but not recognize the fact. And so I appeal to a voice, to something shadowy, a remote important region, and all who talk. Though we could fool each other, we should consider, lest the parade of our mutual life get lost in the dark. For it is important that awake people be awake, or a breaking line may discourage them back to sleep. The signals we give, yes or no, or maybe, should be clear. The darkness around us is deep. The end. And that was A Ritual to Read to Each Other by William Stafford. Okay. And the next poem is called Courage by Anne Sexton. It is in the small things we see it, the child's first step, as awesome as an earthquake, the first time you rode a bike, walling up the sidewalk, the first thinking when your heart went on a journey all alone, when they called you crybaby or poor or fatty or crazy and made you into an alien. You drank their acid and concealed it. Later, if you faced the death of bombs and bullets, you did not do it with a banner. You did it with only a hat to cover your heart. You did not fondle the weakness inside you, though it was there. Your courage was a small coal that you kept swallowing. If your buddy saved you and died himself in so doing, then his courage was not courage. It was love. Love as simple as shaving soap. Later, if you have endured a great despair, then you did it alone, getting a transfusion from the fire, picking the scabs off your heart, then wringing it out like a sock. Next, my kinsman, you powdered your sorrow, you gave it a back rub, and then you covered it with a blanket, and after it had slept a while, it woke to the wings of the roses and was transformed. Later, when you face old age and its natural conclusion, your courage will still be shown in the little ways. Each spring will be a sword you'll sharpen. Those you love will live in a fever of love, and you'll bargain with the calendar, and at the last moment, when death opens the back door, you'll put on your carpet slippers and stride out. The end. And that was Courage by Anne Sexton. Okay. Okay, and this one is called Lost by David Wagoner. Stand still. The trees ahead and bushes beside you are not lost. Wherever you are is called here, and you must treat it as a powerful stranger, must ask permission to know it and be known. The forest breathes. Listen, it answers. I have made this place around you. If you leave it, you may come back again, saying here, no two trees are the same to raven. No two branches are the same to wren. If what a tree or a bush does is lost on you, you are surely lost. Stand still. The forest knows where you are. You must let it find you. The end. And that was Lost by David Wagner. Okay. Now I'm going to play another song. Okay. And this are for the one who are down and out and depressed and all that. You should call out to God and He hears you. Okay. For the ones who are falling apart.
For the ones who are hurting, with scars on their soul, life's a heavy burden, feeling far from home. In the shadows they wander, lost in the dark. Every heartbeat echoes, searching for a spark. Falling dreams on the floor, every moment a test. Life is in shambles, it's a heavy mess. In the corners of silence, where the tears fall like rain, the weight of the world brings timeless pain. So call out to God, He hears your cry. Lift your voice to the heavens, let those worries fly. In the depth of your struggle, in the night's cold embrace, remember, sweet child, you're held in His grace. When the nights feel longest and the dawn won't break, hope's a distant whisper, all you feel is ache. You think you're alone, but in silence He's near. Each prayer that you send, He's ready to hear. Every tear that you shed counts in His book. There's love in the brokenness, if you dare to look. The world can be noisy, but listen close and true. In the heart of your struggle, there's a message for you. So call out to God, He hears your cry. Lift your voice to the heavens, let those worries fly. In the depth of your struggle, in the night's cold embrace, remember, sweet child, you're held in His grace. Oh, the sun will rise again, casting light on your pain. Through the storms and the trials, you won't tearing souls apart. But in every dark valley, every pitfall, remember, dear brother, God's love conquers all. With arms open wide, He invites you to heal. In the depths of despair, His presence is real. So when your world is shattering, life feels so wrong, lift your head, lift your heart, and let His love be your song. Keep on calling, keep on believing. In the midst of your mess, you are never deceiving. For the ones who are hurting, remember this truth: God's love is greater. It's the light of your youth. Let the world fall apart, you will rise in His name. Embrace the heartache, don't be ashamed. Call out to God, He's waiting for you. In the depth of your darkness, His love will shine through.
Okay. And that was called out to God, and I created that using songer.co. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to read some more poetry. The same book, Good Poems, selected and introduced by Garrison Kyler. Okay, before I continue, this is what part of the series I'm doing. Be happy, spread your butterfly wings. And this poem I wrote, the poem with the same title, Be Happy, Spread Your Butterfly Wings. This poem is going to be in a picture frame, and I already did one. Well, I haven't finished it yet, and I should iron on the coaster. Let me show you real quick. Should be right there. This is the dark blue one, and not all going to be the same color. I'm doing blue, light. I'm going to be doing light blue and red too. And it's not through yet. This is a coaster, and I still have to put the Mod Podge on it. About 4 coatings on that. And I still got to do more, make more. I only got this one done. Right here, and that's going to go with the series called Be Happy, Spread Your Butterfly Wings series, and it's only going to be available on my copy page. Okay, and I was going to do this is a I was going to put be happy, spread your wings with a butterfly, but the words were then too small, so it's hard to read it out. But like the little dot circles in the B and all that in the butterfly, so that's why I decided to do it big like this, and that is perfectly. Okay. And stay tuned for that. It takes a while to do the coasters. So I have a ways to go yet. I only have enough to I'm gonna keep this one here, first one I made, but I'll make 9 more. I only have 10 frames, picture frames. So if the 9 will sell, then I'll buy more. Mm. But I'm thinking about putting more different poems on there. If I do, then I'll buy more picture frames too and see if that will work. Okay. Now back to the poetry. Okay. Now I'm going to read a poem called Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert, repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clear, clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. The end. That was Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. Okay. Mm. And this one is called Hope by Liesl Mueller. It hovers in dark corners before the lights are turned on. It shakes sleep from its eyes and drops from mushroom gills, explodes in the starry heads of dandelions turned sages. It sticks to the wings of green angels that sail from the tops of Naples. It sprouts in each occluded eye of the many-eyed potato. It lives in each earthworm segment, surviving cruelty. It is a notion that runs from the eyes to the tail of a dog. It is a mouth that inflates the lungs of the child that has just been born. It is a singular gift we cannot destroy in ourselves, the argument that refutes death, the genius that invents the future, all we know of God. It is a serum which makes us swear not to betray one another. It is in this poem, trying to speak, the end, and that was Hope by Liesl Mueller. Okay. Okay, and this one is called Weather by Linda Poston. Because of the minutes your father opened like a black umbrella and held high over your childhood, blocking the light. Your life now seems to you exceptional in its simplicities. You speak of this, throwing the window open on a plain spring day, dazzling after such a winter. The end. And that was Weather by Linda Poston. And this poem is by Emily Dickinson. Tell all the truth, but tell it slant. Success in circuit lies, too bright for our informed delight. The true suburb surprise, as lightning to the children eased. With explanation kind, the truth must dazzle gradually, or every man be blind. The end. And the next one is by Emily Dickinson too. Okay. The props assist the house until the house is built, and then the props withdraw and adequate erect. The house supports itself and cease to recollect the augur and the carpenter, just such a retrospect, half a perfected life, a task of plank and nail, and slowness. Then the scaffolds drop, affirming it a soul. The end. And that was Emily Dickinson's poem. Okay. Now it's time for a break. I'm gonna take an 8-minute break because I have to get ready for we're gonna do the writing in. So I'm gonna get that. I didn't have time today for that because I had some things unexpected were going on today. So I apologize for that. I'll play this okay, and I'll be back in 8 minutes. And maybe I hope less. Okay, let me get
Oh, what a beautiful day. Let the sun shine in and wash my fears away. Woke up this morning, golden light broke in. Birds are singing sweetly, where do I begin? The world feels so alive, with colors all around. Every little moment, oh, it's magic I found. Take a breath so deep, let the worries fade away. Hear the laughter dancing where the children play. Stop and smell the poetry. Life's a canvas, let it be. Every heartbeat sings the song in the little things. We all belong. Be happy, let your spirit soar. Count your blessings, cherish more. Thankful that you're alive today. Oh, what a beautiful day. Walking down the street with a smile on my face. Underneath the blooming trees, I find my grace. The grass is still wet from the morning dew. Nature whispers gently, saying I see you. Moments turn to memories, the laughter that we share. Life's beautiful pages filled with love and care. Stop and smell the poetry. Life's a canvas, let it be. Every heartbeat sings the song in the little things. We all belong. Be happy, let your spirit soar. Count your blessings, cherish more. Thankful that you're alive today. Oh, what a beautiful day. So shake off the shadows, let the light warm your soul. There's a rhythm in the laughter that makes us feel whole. With every single heartbeat, let the joy be your guide. Open up your heart, let the love inside. When the sun sets low and paints the sky in gold, remind yourself of all the stories yet untold. Hold on to the moments, dance beneath the stars. Life's a fleeting journey, let it take you far. Stop and smell the poetry. Life's a canvas, let it be. Every heartbeat sings the song in the little things. We all belong. Be happy, let your spirit soar. Count your blessings, cherish more. Thankful that you're alive today. Oh, what a beautiful day. So here's to the laughter, to the tears that fill our eyes, to the It's been a decade. I look back and see the chains that once bound me. Now I'm finally free. 10 years of breathing in this beautiful air. I fought the battles, faced the weight of despair. I remember the nights, the cravings and strife. Every single moment reclaiming my life. With faith by my side, I took that first step. One little promise and I haven't wept. 10 years strong. Can you hear my song? Breaking the silence. I've been holding on. Well, God is my guide. I rose up from the ashes, proud of my journey through the struggles and crashes. Oh, I didn't think I could make it this far, but I found my light, my own shining star. Every whisper of doubt tried to pull me down, but I stood up tall, never wearing a frown, with my head held high. I chose the right path, embracing the joy and escaping the wrath. Friends shared the laughter as I let it all go. The smoke in the air turned to freedom's sweet glow. Now I dance to the rhythm of life's sweet refrain. A heart filled with hope that washed away the pain. 10 years strong. Can you hear my song? Breaking the silence. I've been holding on. With God as my guide, I rose up from the ashes, proud of my journey through the struggles and crashes. Oh, I didn't think I could make it this far, but I found my light, my own shining star. Vivaciously living with dreams in my sight. Each breath that I take is a new chance of flight. With gratitude flowing, I'm standing so tall. I found my courage, I found it in the cold. And when the storms come, I won't fade away. I'll face my demons, I'm here to stay. So here's to the fighters who are taking a stand. Let the fire ignite. Do you hear my command? With heart and conviction, we'll conquer the night. Together we stand in this beautiful light, reflecting on moments where doubts tried to stake. We're breaking the chains, never will we break. So if you're out there feeling lost and unsure, find your strength, push through, you'll endure. With God by your side, take that leap with me. And just like I did, you'll be truly free. 10 years of triumph, the journey's just begun. Shining like the morning, rising with the sun.
Okay, I'm back, fam. I'm back. Okay. Oh, we got a comment. Okay. Let's see. And welcome, ma'am, Ken H. and welcome to my channel. And he said, hey homie, I checked your videos. Seems like you are new in Chick, not yet affiliated and verified. I got a proposal for you by sharing your stream to a Chick community for you to gain 1,000 plus followers, earning at least $16 per hour and enable sub button. Add me on Discord, James Social 123. No, thank you. I'm not interested in it, man Chin H, because I have a promoter who's helping me, and I am affiliated. I'm affiliated on Chick. I'm should not verified, and I'm working on it to get verified, and I'm working on it to get partnered. So I'm working on that. But thank you anyway. Thank you for the offer, but I'm turning you down. Okay. Okay. And you all, how about are you all ready for the writing prompt? We're gonna do the writing prompt. And I, since I didn't have much time, did you have much time today to do this? I actually did one of the older ones we did back in July. It was the fib or Fibonacci poetic form. Okay, let me bring it up. And okay, I'm share screen. Um, okay, okay, let me get this full view first. Full screen layout. Okay, and y'all still can't see it all, can you? You see. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. The Fibonacci or the fib poetic form was created by Gregory K. Pincus. This form plays off the mathematical Fibonacci sequence. It is a 6-line poem or more. The first line is one syllable. Second line is first syllable is one syllable. Third line is 2 syllables. Fourth line is 3 syllables. Fifth line is 5 syllables. And sixth line is 8 syllables. Okay. Hope y'all can read this all right. Okay. And I'm going to set the timer for, okay, let's say 15 minutes like we've been doing. And, okay, let me get my clock up here and set it for on my phone, my cell phone, and set it for 15 minutes. And if y'all want to, y'all can write with me. If you don't have to, but if you don't, that's okay too. Okay. Okay. It's 9:30, so it'll be 9:45. 9:45. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it's 9:30, so we'll do 9:45. Okay. 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 Okay, now I set it for 15 minutes, so we'll go off at 9:45. Let me make sure I got the volume up. Okay. Let me get. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Oh. Mm, okay. Mm, mm. And if we need more time, I will do that too. Mm. And and I can add 15 more minutes too. Mm. And one other thing about the therapeutic form, it I guess you can write about any topic. It did not say what you about the topic or the theme, if it rhymes or not. So I imagine you can have it rhyme or not. So I guess it don't matter if it rhymes or not, and or how many syllables you have. Because there was, well, yes, it did. I'm sorry, it does have. I don't mean about the syllables. I'm talking about the rhyming and the topic. There's nothing about that. There is a syllable count. Okay. And if you want it longer than that, what you do is, okay, you add if you want to do a 7 line, you should add the sixth and fifth line together. 8 and 5 is 13, and that's how you do it. That would be the seventh line. And the eighth line, well, you already have 13 and 8. That'd be 21 syllables, and that's how you figure that out. If you want it longer than 6 lines. Mm, mm. It is fun to do these writing prompts, and I hope y'all enjoying doing this. Oh, let's play some music while we're doing the writing prompt. So let me get some music. I forgot about that. That helps too, I think. Okay. This one called Healing Takes Time.
When the weight pulls down and the night feels long and the silence
silence of your heart, you find the wrong. But through the cracks, a light may shine. Take a breath, dear soul, and allow the time. If your heart is shattered, lying on the floor, picking up the pieces, feeling bruised to the core, you scream at the shadows, where did the love go? But remember, darling, healing's a gentle flow. Each tear that you cry, washing worries away, is a step on the journey. It's okay to sway. Grieving is a canvas, painting black and blue. But someday, my sweet, you'll find a hue that's true. So be kind to yourself. Let the hurt unfold. You don't have to rush. Let your story be told. In the silence and stillness, let your heart breathe. You'll find your way back to your dreams, to believe. There's strength in your sorrow, a beauty in pain. You're knitting your spirit through the tears and rain. Take it slow, lovely, let the shadows recede. In the depths of your heart, plant a healing seed. Days might feel heavy, the nights stretch long, but every dawn whispers, you will rise, you are strong. Embrace the uncertainty, let the moments be. In the tapestry of life, you will learn to see. So be kind to yourself. Let the hurt unfold. You don't have to rush. Let your story be told. In the silence and stillness, let your heart breathe. You'll find your way back to your dreams. The scars may remain, but they tell of your fight, how you face the darkness, seeking your light. Every crack is a lesson, every ache a grace. Find comfort in knowing it's all part of your pace. There's beauty in waiting, a grace in the slow. Like a flower in spring, your heart will bestow a kindness that lingers, a love ever true. The journey you're on is unfolding in view. When the waves crash high and you feel so small, remember, dear friend, you're not alone in the fall. With each passing moment, your heart learns to mend. Be gentle, be patient, this is not the end.
In a world that feels so heavy, hearts are worn and torn. We walk the streets divided, sometimes feeling forlorn. But if we lift each other, hand in hand we can rise. With courage in our voices, let's open up our eyes. Unity's the anthem that calls us to engage. Let's turn this page together. Let's write a brand new stage. Stand up, let us join together. With love in our hearts, let's make it forever. Dance with joy, let compassion flow. In every corner, let the harmony glow. We all want the same thing, can't you see? Love, peace, and joy, it's our unity decree. No time for division, just look around and feel. Racism's a shadow, let's shine the light and heal. We all bleed the same, we all dream the same. In this human family, let's play a loving game. Rise above the hatred, let's break down the walls. Together we'll be stronger, hear the freedom calls. Stand up, let us join together. With love in our hearts, let's make it forever. Dance with joy, let compassion flow. In every corner, let the harmony glow. We all want the same thing, can't you see? Love, peace, and joy, it's our unity
We have about a minute
decree.
or
It's
two.
time to
I finished
embrace our
mine.
differences, let's celebrate. From every walk of life, let's open up the gate. Empathy and kindness, they pave the way to peace. In the garden of acceptance, let our worries cease.
Okay, now remove. Okay, I'm trying to get me back up there, and okay, I'm back. Okay, let me get and did any of you um um did it wrote a Fibonacci poetic form? I did. I finished mine, and okay. Okay. And I didn't have the title for mine yet. And okay, and this is what I came up with. Okay. I did a bib poetic form, and this is what I wrote. Scream, cry, let it all out. Then take a slow, deep breath. Do it again, over again. Now, how do you feel? Relief and feeling much better. The end. I had to do a seventh line because 6 lines would not work for me. So that's why I did an extra line. And that was 13 syllables for the 7th line. Okay, let me read it again so that way. Okay, scream, cry, let it all out. Then take a slow, deep breath. Do it again, over again. Now, how do you feel? Relief and feeling much better? The end. That was my poem. I know it ain't it ain't all that great, but you when you do, you don't have to be all that great because you're not going to write a lot of great poems. Just write how you feel at that time. And you're going to have good ones. You're going to have great ones, but not every time. And it's okay too. Okay. Now, put this up. And we might do another write-in too later on. Okay. Now, okay. And before I start reading, I'm gonna play another song. Okay. And this one called "Healing Takes Time," and that's for all the grieving, the people out there grieving, and for the brokenhearted ones. Okay.
When the weight pulls down and the night feels long, in the silence of your heart you find the wrong. But through the cracks a light may shine. Take a breath, dear soul, and allow the time. If your heart is shattered, lying on the floor, picking up the pieces, feeling bruised to the core, you scream at the shadows, where did the love go? But remember, darling, healing's a gentle flow. Each tear that you cry, washing worries away, is a step on the journey. It's okay to sway. Grieving is a canvas, painting black and blue, but someday, my sweet, you'll find a hue that's true. So be kind to yourself. Let the hurt unfold. You don't have to rush. Let your story be told. In the silence and stillness, let your heart breathe. You'll find your way back to your dreams, to believe. There's strength in your sorrow, a beauty in pain. You're knitting your spirit through the tears and rain. Take it slow, lovely, let the shadows recede. In the depths of your heart, plant a healing seed. Days might feel heavy, the nights stretch long, but every dawn whispers, you will rise, you are strong. Embrace the uncertainty, let the moments be. In the tapestry of life, you will learn to see. So be kind to yourself. Let the hurt unfold. You don't have to rush. Let your story be told. In the silence and stillness, let your heart breathe. You'll find your way back to your dreams. The scars may remain, but they tell of your fight, how you face the darkness, seeking your light. Every crack is a lesson, every ache a grace. Find comfort in knowing it's all part of your pace. There's beauty in waiting, a grace in the slow, like a flower in spring, your heart will bestow a kindness that lingers, a love ever true. The journey you're on is unfolding in view. When the waves crash high and you feel so small, remember, dear friend, you're not alone in the fall. With each passing moment, your heart learns to mend. Be gentle, be patient, this is not the end. So raise your head up, let the sun shine in. You are stronger than you know. This is where you begin. With kindness and courage, you will find your way. Healing takes time, but it brings brighter days. Remember, my friend, you are never alone. In the heart of the healing, you will find your home.
And that was Healing Takes Time. And all my songs that I've been playing, I created I created using songer.co. And it's an awesome site. You go check it out. You can create songs, and I love it. You should put your ideas in there and what you would like to create, and they'll create it for you. And okay, now I'm gonna read this poem I wrote called, this is a good guzzle poetic form, and this is called Crazy Rain. Oh no, look outside. Is that a hurricane? It is only a flock of birds in the rain. Amazing. Get out your camera. Aim, shoot. You'd be surprised at what you see in the rain. Some children splashing in the big mud puddles, while others are making mud pies in the rain. Teenagers are dancing dancing to their loud music. Some are out with no umbrella in the rain. The world has gone crazy. A perfect day for Gary and Noreen are walking in the rain. The end. Okay. I like to write guzzles too. That is the only one I wrote. Mm. Um, um, okay, and this one is Sonnet 5. I sit waiting for you to take my hand, slow dancing to our song for you and I. We feel as if we're in the promised land. Let's do it, and we will give it a try. We're no pros, just having some fun alone in the guise of two performing artists. What can I say? We're just in love, well known to all who know us. You are the stardust, my classy man. I just want to go, wow, the way you dance, the way you move, just hot. I don't want our dancing to end right now. It is time for it to stop. And let's not forget this fatal night, and let's salute to 4 years of I do's. Bring out the pollute. The end. Um, okay. This one called Guitarist Love. Um, okay. Guitarist Love. A rare acoustic guitar, heart-shaped hollow body, custom made just for the perfect lover, lover of music, a talented, gifted musician, one who appreciates the rarity or the antiquity of a musical instrument. Strum the strings. I long to hear, my lover, the rare music you can play on the rare guitar, so romantic and so beautiful, and makes my heart sing with gladness, just like our love for one another, a rare thing we have been told. The end. That was my poem, Guitarist Love. Okay. Here's another blitz. I know I never wait, I got another one. Um Another comment. Um wait, wait, uh-oh. I didn't mean that come up there. Um um Abide Media 09 said, "Hey homie, I checked your video. Seems like you are new and kick, not yet affiliated and verified." Okay. I got okay. I got a proposal for you by sharing your stream to Kick community for you to gain 1,000 active audience and earn nothing less than 1,000. Add me on Discord if you're interested. Kickwire. Um, hello. I'm not interested. I already have a promoter, and I'm not interested in this. No, thank you. Okay, I'm not interested. Okay. Okay, and this is a bliss. I'm called I am Googleable. Okay. I am Googleable and giggleable. Call me gregarious and you can call me a grig, but don't call me a grift and don't call me a grimlocan. Wait a minute. I take that back. That is not a blitz. I wrote that is not a blitz. Um, okay. This one is called I am Googleable. It's not a blitz. Put it form. I apologize. I really don't. Okay. I am Googleable and giggleable. Call me gregarious, and you can call me a grig, but don't call me a grift, and don't call me a grimlocan. Don't gag me, just let me talk, and I don't gaggle, and I surely ain't a gabble. If you forget the words in this poem, just please do remember I am Googleable, but you won't find it in the dictionary because I just coined that word. I am Googleable. The end. And I do have a blitz called Twisted for Words. This is like a twister a poem. Okay, it is a blitz poetic poem called Twisted for Words. Peter plucked a pickle. Peter picked and twisted. Twisted 20. Twisted and entwined. Entwined vines, entwined together. Together will thrive. Together but not forgotten. Forgotten yesteryears. Forgotten photos. Photos for you. Photos for sale. Sell sea chill. Sell the cell. Sail away. Sail at sea. Sea water. See no more. More uproar. More raindrop. Raindrop fall on rooftop. Raindrop stop. Stop or stoop. Stop and go. Go, going, gong. Go and get it. It is history. It is a misfit. Misfit or conform. Misfit pit bull. Bull of bull malarkey. Bull is no fool. Fool me no more. Fool never more. Never more preconceive. Nevermore, never again. Again say it. Again abstain. Gain. Gain one on me. Gain, gain. Gain of misfortune. Gain of luck. Luck out. Luck of the draw. Draw none. Draw words. Words to twist. Words of bliss. Bliss. Twist. The end. Okay. And that was my poem, Twisted for Words. Okay. Okay. And this one is called a daisy. And and this is my first quatrain. And this is the only quatrain I ever wrote. This is called a daisy. Put a daisy behind my ear. I have pictured it in my dream. Wouldn't it be so romantic? Hint, hint, my darling, go find one. Hint, hint, my darling, go find one. Put a daisy behind my ear. Everywhere I go, I think it. I see it before my brown eyes. I see it before my brown eyes. It is driving me nuts. Daisy, put a daisy behind my ear. Before I go insane, my love. Before I go insane, my love. Go search for it in our backyard, or in the woods, or by the street. Put a daisy behind my ear. The end. And that is my poem, A Daisy. Okay. And this is my sonnet 7 I wrote. Okay. Read me a poem and sing me a song. Strum your guitar, darling, I want to hear. Being with you is where I do belong. Forever I'll be your sonneteer. What more could I ask for, my honeybee, when I have everything, and that is you? We live for today. There's no guard guarantee we will see tomorrow. So let's renew our love, our passionate love every day. We've a rare kind some people dream about. I dread the day you or I break away through death. We will be sad and be without. We're happy for we are alive today. The end. And that was my poem, Sonnet 7. Wait a minute. Okay, I read the let me read the Sonnet 7 again because I edited it and I have it in a different page where I okay, let me read this over again. Okay, Sonnet 7. Read me a poem and sing me a song about love and romance. I want to hear. Being with you is where I do belong. Forever I will be your sonneteer. What more could I ask for, my honeybee, when I have everything, and that is you? We live for today. There's no guarantee we will see tomorrow. So let's renew our love, our passionate love every day. We've a rare kind some people dream about. I dread the day you or I break away through death. We will be sad and be without. We're happy for we are alive today. Let us give thanks to God without delay. The end. And that was my poem, Sonnet 7. Okay. And this is my poem called Antique Violin. And this was Nyla Alicia's writing photo prompt about a broken violin. I'm a broken violin. And this is what I came up with. I am just a broken down old violin. You can't play me anymore. My strings are broken. My neck is broken from my body. Oh, I am just a mess. I am still beautiful. Oh, yes, I shed some tears, for I long to hear some magical, beautiful music. I know deep down my soul I can be fixed. I just need the right, loving person to make me whole again. Are you the one who can repair me and play me some romantic music? Will you be the one? Well, I believe in you, and I believe in me. The end. And that was my poem, Antique Violin. And this is my Sonnet 6. I caught you gazing and smiling at me. I couldn't think of anything to say, but enjoy this moment. Just let it be. No need for words, my love, just for today. Sometimes silence is like the pot of gold. It is special, one of a kind, a second, the kind I cannot resist. You looked bold and daring and sexy as you beckoned for me to get closer to your face, and you held my hand while you just smiled at me. As we stood there, staring, you pushed a strand of my hair away from my face, freed your hands, put a flower behind my ear. I'm in ecstasy land. We gave a cheer. The end. And that was my sonnet 6. And this poem is called Fear, Fear of My Shadow. Through the corner of my eyes, I saw something dark moving beside me as I walked. Oh, what an eerie feeling that was, only to discover I had nothing to fear, only my shadow beside me. The end. And that was my poem, Fear of My Shadow. Okay, here's a good one, a haiku. This is a haiku I wrote called A Poem a Day. Write a poem a day will keep writer's block away. Smile, keep on writing. The end. And that was my poem, A Poem a Day, and that was a haiku. Um, okay, and this one is called My Muses. Tonight I sit here alone at the kitchen table, wanting to write, but my muses step me cold. I think and I think, but words won't come out on paper. The words are glued to my inner being, won't come unstuck, and it won't flow through me onto paper. That is frustrating to a poet like me. It's a disappointing time, for April is National Poetry Month. If not tonight, then maybe tomorrow. The words will flow freely through my inner being. And that was the end. And this is an interesting thought here I wrote, but this is not a poem. This is what I wrote. This is a thought. Write, write, write until your heart bleeds. Write, write, write until your pen overflows. That's a okay. That's a good one there. Okay, and this one called "Let's Write a Poem." Let's just write until you're satisfied. Write a poem on love, joy, and happiness. Write a poem on friendship, nature. Write a poem that will pull at their heartstrings. Write a poem that will make them smile. Write a sonnet, blitz, or haiku and tanka too. Write a rhyming or non-rhyming poem. Write a free verse or structured form poetry. Let's write a poem. Just write and write. Make someone's day and yours too. The end. And that was my poem. Let's write a poem. Okay. This one is called Winter. Okay. I live a bare life, no secrets. I stripped away all the fancy stuff, just bare trees and bare branches. The forests are bare. I am winter. If you don't like the nakedness, I will cover up with the blanket of snow and ice. I am winter. The end. And that was my poem called Winter. Okay. And one more, and then it's time for a 4-minute break. Spring. I have magical powers. I bring new growth to the trees and to the flowers. I bring warmth to nature. I give the birds a reason to sing and to be happy. I give the forest a reason to feel beautiful. I have magical powers for a while. There is hope. I am spring. I'll put a smile on your face. I'll make you sing and be happy. The end. That was my poem, Spring. Okay, it's been an hour now. Yeah, been over an hour. So we're going to have to take a 4-minute break. Okay.
Oh, for the ones who feel that spark, keep on loving, lighting up the dark. In a world that tries to break us down, we found a love that's strong, we wear it proud. Every glance ignites a fire that won't fade. Together we rise in light or shade. When voices shout and doubts come around, we hold our ground. Love's the only sound. With hands entwined, hearts leading the way, we're bound forever, come what may. So here's to the lovers, the dreamers, Let them talk, let them stare. Our love's an anthem, vibrant and rare. In every whisper, in every kiss, we forge our path in this world of bliss. Don't let the noise drown out our song. With you by my side, I know we belong. Every single moment I breathe you in. With every heartbeat, our story begins. So here's to the lovers who dare to be true. In a world of chaos, we'll break on through. Through the highs and the lows, we'll always find bliss in our wildest dreams. There's nothing amiss. With you I am home. My heart's only place, a beautiful journey that time can't erase. For the ones who are in love and fearless to show, keep on loving each other. Let that passion glow. We're unstoppable, unbreakable. Keep holding tight in the arms of love. Everything feels right. Keep on loving each other every single day. With a heart full of dreams, we'll find our way.
In a quiet corner where memories sway, we dance through the night, let our worries stray. Met at a bar, the music played low, but our hearts took flight in the soft golden glow. Even when the music faded into the night, we twirled round the floor, our spirits took flight. Oh, the whispers of love, they linger and stay. In the shadows of laughter, we found our own way. With each strum of the guitar, each word that you'd say, you gave me a love for a lifetime, come what may. From evening visits to mornings so bright, you built me a world where the sun felt just right. In the quiet of dawn, we'd share our sweet dreams, writing poetry together, weaving love's themes. Oh, the whispers of love, they linger and stay. In the shadows of laughter, we found our own way. With each strum of the guitar, each word that you'd say, you gave me a love for a lifetime, come what may. Now the nights feel colder, the echoes of your song, yet I hold on tightly where the memories belong. With your voice in the silence, your smiles in the breeze, you're dancing in the stars, you're whispering through trees. Though time folds gently, love's roots run deep. In the garden of my heart, your spirit I keep. Each note that you played, each line that you wrote, forever you'll shine like a heartfelt anecdote. Oh, the whispers of love, they linger and stay. In the shadows of laughter, we found our own way. With each strum of the guitar, each word that you'd say, you gave me a love for a
Hey, Pam. Okay, Pam, I'm back. And I hope y'all enjoying the show. And you let me know what if you're enjoying this or not, and let me know in the comments. Post the comments. Um, what is that? Let's see. Okay, post in the comments what you would like to see me see here, and there's something. Wonder what. And I would like to do something like do games on here, but I don't know how they do that on I should be able to do this on stream. I see them do it on Kick. So I guess you can do it for Kick's Facebook and StreamYard too. I don't mean like, like gambling and all. I don't mean that. No, I mean like um you I seen where somebody did them, five word letter where you guess a word with 5 or 6 letters in them. I seen somebody do that. What you call that? I forget the name of it. And you guess a letter. You get the audience to help you to guess what that would be. Okay. Okay. And trying to make it more interesting for y'all, where y'all will be coming back. Okay. And what would y'all like to see? Should put in the comments and let me know. Okay. Let me fix this cushion here. Hold for a second. There. Okay, that's better now. Okay. These cushions, when I first got it, it was really comfortable. But after a while, it's not comfortable anymore. I had to put both of them on here. Yep. Um, okay. I might not do it too much longer. Um, okay. And I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank each one of you all for coming tonight. This is it has been awesome to see you all here and see you here, Pam. And I hope y'all keep coming back. And I'm going to do what I can on I will go make sure I do it every Saturday. That's for sure. I don't miss Saturdays. I rarely do. Then on Mondays and Wednesdays, I try to do it on Mondays and Wednesdays too, as long as I don't have to go doctor. Don't fear with doctors. But I definitely be here Saturday evening. I won't miss that. But I try to do that 3 times a week. And if I can later on, well, I don't see no time this year doing more than 3 times a week. But in the near future, I hope to do more than 3 times a week. And okay. Okay. And and what would y'all like to see besides poetry and the writing prompts? And okay. Okay. I should read more poetry then, and I'll continue from this book, Good Poems, selected and introduced by Garrison Kyler, as heard on the Writer's Almanac. And the Writer's Almanac is a radio show. Okay. Um, um, okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. The first one I'm going to read is Little Citizen, Little Survivor by Hayden Carew. A brown rat has taken up residence with me, a little brown rat with pinkish ears and lovely almond-shaped eyes. He and his wife live in the woodpile by my back door, and they are so equal I cannot tell which is which when they poke their noses out of the crevices among the sticks of the firewood, and then venture farther in search of sunflower seeds spilled from the feeder. I can't tell you, my friend, how glad I am to see them. I haven't seen a fox for years, or a mink, or a fisher cat, or an eagle, or a porcupine. I haven't seen any of my old company of the woods and the fields. We who used to live in such close affection and admiration. Well, I remember when the coons would tap on my window, when the ravens would speak to me from the edge of their little precipice. Where are they now? Everyone knows, gone, scattered in this terrible dispersal, but at least the brown rat that most people so revile and fear and castigate has brought his wife to live with me again. Welcome, little citizen, little survivor. Lend me your presence, and I will lend you mine. The end. And that was Little Citizen, Little Survivor by Hayden Carrot. Okay. Okay. This poem is called Bats by Randall Jarrell. A bat is born, naked and blind and pale. His mother makes a pocket of her tail and catches him. He clings to her long fur by his thumbs and toes and teeth. And then the mother dances through the night, doubling and looping, soaring, somersaulting. Her baby hangs on underneath. All night in happiness she hunts and flies. Her high sharp cries, like shining needle points of sound, go out into the night and echoing back. Tell her when they have touched. She hears how far it is, how big it is, which way it's going. She lives by hearing. The mother eats the moths and gnats that she catches in full flight. In full flight, the mother drinks the water of the pound. She skins across. Her baby hangs on tight. Her baby drinks the milk she makes him in moonlight or starlight in mid-air. Their single shadow printed on the moon, or fluttering across the stars, whirls on all night. At daybreak, the tired mother flaps home to her laughter. The others all are there. They hang themselves up by their toes. They wrap themselves in their brown wings. Bunched upside down, they sleep in air. Their sharp ears, their sharp teeth, their quack sharp faces are, are dull and slow and mild. All the bright day as a mother sleeps, she folds her wings about her sleeping child. The end. And that was called That's by Randall Jarrell. And this poem is called the Stanza 4 from Coming of Age by Ursula Le Guin. This old notebook I write in was my father's. He never wrote in it. A gray man, all my lifetime, with a short gray beard. A slight man, not tall. The other day I saw 5 elephants, big elephants, with palm trunk legs and continents of sides. And one, the biggest one, had bent tusks bound about with brass. They were waiting, patient, to be let outside into the sunlight and the autumn air, moving about their stall so quietly, using the grace of great size and the gentleness, swaying a little, silent, strong as ships. That was a great pleasure to see that, and he would have liked to see the big one making water, too, like a streaming river, enough to float 10 bigots in. Oh, there is nothing like sheer quantity, mountains, elephants, mines. The end. And that was stanza 4 from Coming of Age by Ursula Le Guin. Okay, let me see something here for a second. There's something I want to share with you all. Um, I don't know if I could read that post or not, but um, I don't know if I can read the whole post or not because I don't want to get in any trouble. But I'll tell you about the basics of it. They warning about going in the water in the river and after shaving, and it says I think it was talking about to the women. And when you're shaving, after you shave, wait at least 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours before you go into the river. Because this one woman, she had got a rare in what was it, rare bacteria. It almost killed her, and she is still struggling with it to this day. And it's a warning for not to go out there in a water, in any kind of water. Um, um, okay, um, and this poem is called Names of Horses by Donald Hall. All winter, your brute shoulders strained against collars, padding and spearhide over the ash hames to haul sledges of cordwood for drying through spring and summer, for the Glenwood stove next winter, and for the simmering range. In April, you pulled cartloads of manure to spread on the fields, dark near of hostings, and knobs of your own clustered with oats. All summer you mowed the grass and nettle and hayfield, the mowing machine clacketing beside you, while the sun walked high in the morning. And after noon's heat, you pulled a clawed rake through the same acres, gathering stacks, and dragged the wagon from stack to stack, and the built haystack back, uphill to the shabby barn. 3 loads of hay a day, hanging wide from the hay rack. Sunday you trotted the 2 miles to church with a light load of a leather quarter-top buggy, engraved in the sound of hymns. Generation on generation, your neck rubbed the window sill of the stall, smoothing the wood as a sea smooths glass. When you were old and lame, when your shoulders hurt bending to graze, one October, the man who led you and kept you and harnessed you every morning led you through corn stubble to sandy ground above Eagle Pond, and dug a hole beside you where you stood shuddering in your skin, and laid the shotgun's muzzle in the boneless hollow behind your ear, and fired the slug into your brain, and felled you into your grave, shoveling sand to cover you, setting goldenrod upright above you, where by next summer a dent in the ground made your monument. For 150 years, in the pasture of dead horses, leaves of pine trees pushed through the pale curves of your ribs. Yellow blossoms flourished above you in autumn, and in winter frost heaved your bones in the ground. O toilers, soil makers! O Roger, Mackerel, Riley, Ned, Nellie, Chester, Lady Ghost. The end. And that was Names of Horses by Donald Hall. And this one is poemed by Emily Dickinson. Success is counted sweetest by those who never succeed. To comprehend a nectar requires sorest need. Not one of all the purple host who took the flag today can tell the definition so clear a victory as he defeated Dian, on whose forbidden ear the distant strains of triumph burst agonized and clear. The end. And that was Emily Dickinson's poem. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me play another song now. Okay.
playing. In every moment there's a story to tell. In the echoes of laughter, we know it so well. In the mornings we'd wake to the sound of the breeze, chasing dreams on the playgrounds, just you and me. We'd dance in the rain while the world drifted by, holding hands as we twirled with our heads in the sky. The days felt endless with no need for time, building castles in the air, our spirits in rhyme. Let's go down the memory lane, so sweet and bright, where the laughter echoes under the moonlight. No one can take what we hold in our heart. This is our treasure, our beautiful art. Memory lane, where we'll never feel lost. In the moments we had, we'll count all the costs. Each photograph holds a piece of our past, captured the giggles, the moments that last. From late night talks to the secrets we shared, every single memory is evidence we cared. Through the storms and the sunshine, we found a way. In the dance of our lives, love leading the sway. Let's go down the memory lane, so sweet and bright, where the laughter echoes under the moonlight. No one can take what we hold in our heart. This is our treasure, our beautiful art. Memory lane, where we'll never feel lost. In the moments we had, we'll count all the cost. So let's hold on tight as the music plays slow. In this ballad of life, let our feelings flow. Each note is a whisper of all that we've seen. Every step on this path, more than just a dream. The rhythm of love, the dance we create, together forever, we'll never be late. As the stars light the sky, we'll sway side by side. In the arms of nostalgia, let our hearts be our guide. We'll reminisce softly under the night's embrace. Every heartbeat a reminder of our sacred space. With each little memory, we write our own song. For in this beautiful life, together we belong. So here's to the memories, may we never forget. For the love that we shared, there's no regret. Let's walk down this lane where our story began. In the heart of our journey, forever we'll stand. Together we'll dance through the chapters of time. Down memory lane, where our souls intertwine.
Okay. And that was, oh wait, that's one of the songs I created using song.co, and that was Memory Lane. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna read another poem from Good Poems. One more. Okay. This is called Solitude by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Okay. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep, and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Sing, and the hills will answer. Sigh, it is lost on the air. The echoes down to a joyful sound, but shrink from voicing care. Rejoice, and men will seek you. Grieve, and they turn and go. They want a full measure of all your pleasure, but they do not need your woe. Be glad, and your friends are many. Be sad, and you lose them all. There are none to decline your nectared wine. but alone you must drink life's gall. Feast, and your halls are crowded. Fast, and the world goes by. Succeed and give, and it helps you live. But no man can help you die, for there is room in the halls of pleasure for a large and lordly train. But one by one we must all file on through the narrow aisles of pain. The end. And that was Solitude by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Okay, and that'll be the last poem I'm going to read tonight. And I want to thank everyone for being here. This is I tried to make it awesome show, and I hope you all enjoyed it tonight and every night. I hope you do. And I want to thank everyone being here. Remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams, and you're never too old or too young to learn something new or start something new. And I hope you all have a good day tomorrow. And remember, be kind and be good. And I'll see you all. I'll be back Saturday. And I want to thank you all for being here. And I love you all, and so does God. Okay. And butterfly, I forget how to say now. Big hugs, butterfly, blessings. And may God bless each one of you all. And have a good night and a good week. Thank you all for being here. Okay, good night, you all. And I hope you all have a good night. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait. Uh-oh.
Being here, let me tell you how I feel. On this journey we are on, together it's all so real. It started with a spark, a light in the dark, streaming all my dreams, yeah, you played a part. From laughter to the chat, every smile you bring, a community of love that makes my heart sing. Swipe the worries away, let's ride this wave, every moment shared, it's the memories we save. With you by my side, the world feels so bright. In this digital space, everything feels right. So thank you for being here today. Every voice, every vibe guides me along the way. Let's dance to the rhythm of kindness that we create. Have an awesome, great day. Your joy is our fate. So thank you for being here today. Every voice, every vibe guides me along the way. Let's dance to the rhythm of kindness that we create. Have an awesome, great day. Your joy is our fate. The chat is alive with stories we share, whether joy or sorrow. Your love's always there. You lift me when I'm low, you ride the highs too. Together we build dreams, I owe it all to you. From the screen to my heart, your support hits home. And every laugh we share, we're never alone. The words in the comments, they paint the skies blue. In this indie vibe stream, it's all me and you. So thank you for being here today. Every voice, every vibe guides me along the way. Let's dance to the rhythm of kindness that we create. Have an awesome, great day. Your joy is our fate. Every click, every share keeps our spirit alive. In this journey of ours, we're destined to thrive. It's raw and it's real, this love in the air. Uplifting each other, I promise I care. So let's raise a toast to the moments that bind. In a world that feels heavy, we don't look behind. Spring comes to end, our family unite. As the stream comes to you for being here, you make me feel whole. So take this love with you wherever you go. Keep shining, keep smiling, let your spirit